Every single app on your phone, Zomato, WhatsApp, Instagram, your banking app, none of them actually store their data on your phone. Every time you open them, your phone is talking to a server somewhere in the world. And the language they use to talk to each other, that's called an API. In the next few minutes, you'll understand exactly how REST APIs work. The same technology behind every app you use daily. Think of a restaurant. You're the customer. The kitchen is where food gets made. But you never walk into the kitchen, right? You talk to the waiter, you give your order to the waiter takes it to the kitchen and brings your food back. An API works exactly like that waiter. Your app is the customer. The server with the database and business logic is the kitchen. And the API is the waiter in between. It takes your request, delivers it to the server, and brings the response back to your app. You never touch the database directly. Everything goes through the API. Now, REST stands for Representational State Transfer. Sounds complicated, but it's really just a set of rules for how this waiter should behave. The most important rule, everything is a resource and every resource has its own URL. Look at this address. The base URL is the restaurant. Restaurants is the resource, a collection. And 42 is one specific restaurant. Clean, predictable URLs. If you can read a web address, you can read a REST API. One more rule, REST is stateless. The server doesn't remember your previous request. Every request must carry everything the server needs. That's what makes REST API is so scalable. So what does a request actually look like? 4 parts. 1. The method, what you want to do. 2. The URL, which resource you want. 3. The headers, extra information like your authentication token and the content type. And 4. The body, the actual data you're sending, usually in JSON format. Method, URL, headers, body. Every REST request in the world, from a small startup app to Google, follows this same structure. Let's talk about methods. There are 4 main ones, and they map perfectly to the 4 things you do with data. Create, read, update, delete. Developers call this CRUD, get, read data. Fetch a list of restaurants, fetch one user's profile. Get never changes anything. Post, create something new. Place a new order, register a new user. Put, update something that already exists. Change your delivery address, edit your profile. Delete, you guessed it, remove a resource, cancel that order. 4 methods, 4 actions. That's 90% of every API you'll ever use. When the server replies, the first thing it tells you is a status code, a 3-digit number that says what happened. 200? Okay, everything worked. 201, created. Your new resource was created successfully. 404, not found. The resource doesn't exist. And the famous 500, internal server error. Something broke on the server side, not your fault. Quick trick. Code starting with 2 means success, 4 means you made a mistake, and 5 means the server made a mistake. And the data itself comes back as JSON, JavaScript object notation. It's just key value pairs inside curly braces. Human readable, lightweight, and every programming language understands it. Look at this response. You can literally read it like a sentence. Order 87, 2 items, status confirmed. That's the beauty of JSON. Let's put it all together with a food delivery order. You tap place order. Your app sends a post request to /orders with your cart in the body. The server creates the order and replies 201 created with the order ID. Then every few seconds, your app sends a get request to /orders/87 and the server replies 200 okay with the current status, confirmed, preparing, out for delivery. That tracking screen you stare at while you're hungry, it's just get requests on repeat. That's it. That's a REST API in the real world. So that's REST APIs. The waiter between every app and every server on the internet. If this made APIs finally click for you, hit like and subscribe because next we're building a real REST API from scratch, step by step. See you in the next one.